What's up, everyone? I just wanted to give a quick rundown of this RY-10 Elite push style melter. This is very well built. I put it together and I inspected all the parts. Super heavy duty, very good. No cop outs as far as putting this together. So good deal. Double casters up front. Very easy to assemble. The packaging and the instructions were super easy. A complete dumbass could assemble this thing in less than an hour. For the melter and the torch, the PSI, or the power of the flame, is controlled by these red dials. Front panel here, like I said, I haven't used it yet, but I'm gonna melt a block of rubber here pretty soon, and I'll show you how that goes and how fast that takes. On the fly agitation, as they call it. So while you're behind the machine, running it, pushing it, you can agitate. I know some of the older styles, you have to go to the front to agitate it or stop what you're doing. One thing that was brought to my attention that I think could definitely be included in the packaging from here on out is a lock nut for the agitator on both sides. I feel like is a liability. Could slide off. So that would be a recommendation from here on out. The valve is cool. Definitely a brand new style. So you pull it back and it goes along that track and advances the plunger out. You see that? That's new. I would make sure to have this fully adjusted so that it closes all the way and is flush right here. So don't just get this thing assembled, throw some rubber in it and go working. Like, look it over first, please. That's how you know how to troubleshoot if something happens. That plunger is in such a way that you can't stick anything in there. One thing I'm not sure if you guys have noticed, this thing, if it's empty, or probably if it has a very little amount of rubber in it, it's very tippy. That thing will tip. I just had to catch it a couple times during this explanation. It'll tip backwards. Very rear end heavy. The thermometer's nice. I like this because I feel like it's fully enclosed by this metal bracket thing here. That'll reduce the buildup on the thermometer. Sometimes thermometers get inaccurate over the course of the season because it could have some sort of creosote buildup on it. You're not getting a true temperature reading, which can cause you to burn your rubber. A little bulky, I'm not gonna lie. A little bit bulky, but we'll see how fast it heats up rubber. I can see this flying on parking lots, absolutely. Okay, I just lit this thing, 6:56 p.m. I have the digital display on, Fahrenheit. So when I started this up, in the directions that came with it, it says hold the burner start button for 15 to 20 seconds after you ignite it. So you hold that down for a second, hit your igniter, you'll hear it ignite. You gotta hold that for 15 to 20 seconds. I did that the first time, it went right out. So then I held it for 30 seconds and it went. I don't know if that's a first time thing. Oh, it's already starting to liquefy. So turn the camera off, and once this thing is heated up to about 250, 300 degrees, I'll time it and I'll let you guys know. Okay, so it's been 10 minutes and we're at 289 degrees. I actually turned down the regulator because I felt like it was just heating up way too fast. Agitating it. This is kind of cool. I like this back here on the handle. It's just pretty convenient. 319 degrees. So it heats up quick. I believe that is the best thing about all the Rhino works so far, is that they do heat up really quickly. I got the torch out. The torch is nice. I have it running at around 10 psi, so that's good to go. Turn on, they give you a striker. It comes with a striker, it's always handy. This is very handy, I'm not gonna lie. It's nice having this torch right here and not having to drag out an additional propane tank. That's cool. Definitely nice having that torch right there available for you. Slide it back down. Try the holder. Good to go. Okay, so 13 minutes, 14 minutes after I lit this thing, put the first block of rubber in. It's up to 392. Okay guys, I did another strip and I used both hands, so obviously I couldn't really use the camera. Came out a lot nicer. The one thing that I am concerned about is being able to finish off an end. I back dragged, used two hands, got a little off track, so we got wide here, came back up, tried to get another cleaner end. I'm just kind of, maybe I just need some more practice. Right now I'm a speed bander guy because I do, a couple hundred residentials a year, but I take pride in the fact that the crack sealing I do is super clean. You don't have a wispy end. You don't have this. Back dragging with the RY-10 is possible, but you can run off track pretty easily, and it's really hard to correct your direction. With a speed bander, you can back drag directly back onto the rubber you just applied and have just a really crisp, super clean crack sealing job. No wispies, your ends are nice and flush. If that's not a concern of yours, if you're doing a lot of parking lots, this thing heats up super quick. I like the digital display, very cool. So that's my 2 cents. I think that it's just a step in the right direction as far as getting more modern equipment for this industry. It's getting more and more popular as time goes by, so obviously upgrades are needed, and this is definitely a very worthy upgrade.